Jurassic World 2 just became completely free a short time ago on Epic Games, and I was able to pick this up, a $60 game for nothing. Can you believe that? Yeah, I went ahead and purchased it. I did like the very first one, and I really wanted to play this one. I want to see what it's like. I imagine it's going to be very similar, just with a little bit more, I guess, challenges and things like that, but we'll see. Hopefully there is a tutorial that will take place here. It looks like we got quite a few species we're going to be able to use. I don't know what all, obviously the velociraptors, but maybe this is going to get us in with a tutorial. We'll just see. Okay, we got the DFW campaign. Lead the efforts of the DFW, Department of Fish and Wildlife, to control, conserve, and contain wild dinosaurs now rampaging across the USA. So this isn't all about building a park. If this is your first time playing, we recommend starting here. Okay, works for me.
Jurassic World. This is where our story begins. Scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time we were deeper into the illusion of control, and the chaos brought something much worse. And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is. But time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose control. And ambition is a persistent thing. For the dinosaurs left behind, time was becoming immaterial. From miracles of science to assets destined for exploitation. Perhaps it's time we reflect on the true nature of nature. An endless cycle with one goal: survival. And this means that dinosaurs and humanity have to find a way to work out their differences.
Jeff Goldblum was perfect in that role. Campaign Arizona. Ranger teams and MVUs consume fuel during operation. Make sure you keep... Like I said, I hope to God they do a tutorial through this.
To us, a desert is a wasteland, devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch. The current situation, where dinosaurs are running wild, is untenable to those in charge, well, those that think they're in charge. So we're left with a problem or an opportunity. this is where you come in. They've ignored my warnings before, but maybe this time with you, it's going to be different. I'm willing to embrace the uncertainty.
Okay.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order. I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important, because it is, but let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction. And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay. So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
And a capture team helicopter.
Navigate the toolbar to open a category of buildings. We're here, I guess. Operations. Okay, so they're only making available what you're supposed to use at this time. So we need to make a response facility. Okay, it says place in the area shown. Well, that's not it. Oh, I see it. There we go.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Yeah, this looks very, very similar to the original. Alright, so we need a path. So where do I find that? Right here? Oh, we gotta get the power first. So anything that falls within that yellow field is powered. If you want to rotate it, you hit C or X. I'm trying to see if there's like an arrow. Make sure it doesn't need to face a certain direction. I think it does need to go this way. Alright, getting the hang of this. Alright, now we need to connect the path. So, here's paths. We need a path here also. I think that's telling you that's the front door, so.
Hey, Claire. We may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Okay, so where am I going? Okay, locate and tranquilate nearby. Wow, okay. Capture teams. Locate priority dinosaurs in the surrounding area by using the compass at the top of the screen. Approach the dinosaur and then use R to switch to aim mode. So R. Compass, then R. Alright. While in aim mode, use the left mouse button to fire tranquilizer darts. Stimulant darts can be used to wake a tranquilized dinosaur. Okay, so where's our dinosaur? Oh, it looks like this one. Wow, the graphics on this is really good. It's really good. Some kind of dinosaur this is.
Moving accordingly. Asset hit. Conditions clearing.
Alright. He's running. Find out if we need to shoot him again. Okay, I think he's down.
Stay on your toes.
Nope, he's not quite. Not yet. Hell, I'm a terrible shot. Okay.
Claire, this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well, maybe one or two.
Well, it's better than usual. I'll take it. Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait, you don't have to answer that.
Alright.
Taking back the controls.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so we need to transport this guy. Oh, so we just mark that. Okay. He's right there. And he's not going to be tranquilized too much longer. Wait a minute, how do we... Oh, okay, I see. We had to zoom out. Okay.
Asset to be collected.
They collected. I thought I had to. Time controls. Pause time using space. Take stock. Important moments or plan out your facility. Slow down time by using 4. Accelerate time by using 3 to skip through processes such as dinosaur transport. Moderate usage of accelerated time to ensure problems on your facility don't get out of hand. Yeah. Let's see what they're doing here. Let's watch him pick him up.
John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge, and perhaps opportunity.
Baryonyx. This is a small predator. Well, not real small. Small enough.
Asset transportation underway.
definitely eat you. Yeah, we kind of did something like this in the original too, so. There we go. I'm gonna drop him off right there. He's gonna start waking up pretty soon. Let's see. I'm sure he's safely enclosed, so
Delivery has been completed.
he looks like he's enclosed. He's awake.
Ooh, I instantly recognize this dinosaur. Kind of hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one.
Isn't he cool? He just walked through a tree, though. That's kind of weird.
There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur to consume, so we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Really. Let me see the statistics of the dinosaur. He's health's pretty good. His comfort's pretty good. I think he's hungry. Alright, so we need to come up with a feeder somewhere. Leafy climbers. Let's see, we got water. There we go. Piscivore feeder. Right here, so it requires shallow water. Yep, it's good.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare. Then we can plan our next move.
We really need that? A plan? I mean, I've always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
Alright. Ranger teams provide the latest dinosaur welfare information via a status check. Instruct ranger posts inside your enclosure so that they cover all your species. Ranger teams can then be assigned to patrol ranger posts and will periodically status check all dinosaurs in range.
Asset status confirmed.
While we can't replicate what we had on the islands, we still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
Okay, Claire, how about we add some preferred terrain to their pens instead? Better?
Okay. He's not real happy with me being there. Okay. So Q, let's see. So that's to scare him away if we need to. So he has 78% comfort. How do I do that? Oh! That's not good.
You know, as I drove to work today, I thought back to not too distant events that quite literally shook our world. An eruption thousands of miles away. Yet it sounded like the next town over.
Yeah, that didn't
Those
go well.
scientist folk seem
knocked the door off the car. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna take another run at us so we don't get out of the way. Okay, I'm still trying to worm my way around here. Yeah, we had to take the car back. And that. Now they're repairing the vehicle that I just screwed up because the dinosaur destroyed it. Alright, I'm still trying to figure this out, guys. Direct control. Okay. This is not easy. That is one very angry dinosaur. Now, where did he go?
Here, it's gonna be good.
Again. Let's try to get up on this hill.
Welcome back. You're listening to 96.3 with me, Kenny Gray. And I'd like to thank you for sharing the day with us. I'm going to be here for a few more hours, so please pick up that phone and, well, let me hear from you, because I'd love to. We can talk music or, heck, just shoot the breeze.
Let me see. I guess I'm still not close enough to him. And not the best picture. Ah, there we go. That's a picture. Much better. Like I said, he's still establishing his territory. Here we go. Missing rock. So I need a rock? Okay. Apparently they're going back, so what we need to do is we need to put a rock in here, of all things. So we need to go to environment. We need a rock. What size rock? He's asleep. If I can do it from outside here. He's like right there next to the fence. Comfort, he's up to... He's still missing a rock. He's up to 81%, so I need to add another rock, apparently. Alright, so we need to put more rocks out there. Let's put... Yeah, they automatically go back, it seems like. Put a rock over here just in case. Okay, he's up to 96%, so he just wanted rocks. Alright, now what? He has 95% comfort. Okay.
We've got to monitor these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure.
Inside?
Sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
Construct a ranger post within the enclosure. Assign a ranger team to patrol that ranger post. We gotta be inside these guys' enclosure? Good lord. Where would be a good spot? How about right here? Assign a ranger team to the post. So we need to go over here.
I'm getting reports of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they sense survival is at stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great.
They're
Do
just
it.
keeping an eye on him. Okay, that's cool. Locate and tranquilize the nearby wild Triceratops. Where the heck are we gonna put him? We only have one enclosure. Well, that's cool. Okay, I'm slowly learning this. Several dinosaurs over here. Aha!
Repositioning. That's a hit.
We got him.
Shot missed.
You should be going down soon. Okay. Now we got him. Let's... mark in. Transport. Where are we gonna put him? You have to put him in here with him, I guess. Or we could deliver him here. Hide light, show light. So they're not gonna get along.
Picking up asset.
Let's just bring him over here to at least this partially built closure. Okay, they're picking him up. So I may be screwing this up really bad, guys, but I don't think putting him in with the Byronics is a good idea.
Transit has commenced.
Yeah, because if he wakes up, he's just going to walk right on out. He should stay tranquilized for a while. I shot him twice. Let's see what happens.
Confirming asset delivery.
Well, there he is, but what am I supposed to do? It says locate. Okay, it doesn't really tell us. Okay, it says locate. Oh, I gotta do all of them. Oh my gosh. Locate and tranquilize the nearby wild. First capture has been safely contained and is being monitored. The facility is now ready to look further afield. It'll fail if any of them get killed. Okay. Are we supposed to build an enclosure for this guy? Yeah, his health is not the best. His stamina's not great. He's just gonna walk off. Unless we're just doing status checks. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can't get another one. Yeah, we gotta get 3 of them, apparently. Okay. That's gonna be tricky. So I wonder if you could do multiple ones at multiple. These guys are pretty easy to get. He's down. Might be asleep.
Turn in progress. Confirming hit. Negative contact. More darts required.
Okay, he's down. I'll take this one down too. Alright. Construct a new... Okay, so we knocked him out. So we need to construct a new enclosure and transport the Triceratops into it. Okay. They'll go back home. So it would have made more sense to have built the enclosure first before that. But he's already knocked out, so he's... Let's make the enclosure. Fuel and food. Power generators consume fuel over time, depending on how much power is being drawn from them. Ranger team, capture teams, and MVUs consume fuel and food as they complete tasks. They are stored in their respective buildings. Resupply food and fuel from the buildings inside the panel into the panel as required. I need to make fence. So how big of a fence do I need here? Well, let's... We already have a gate, so we don't have to do that. Alright, so we already have an enclosure for him. Alright. So let's go bring these guys over here. Are they still out, or do I have to tranquilize them again? Okay, they're still out. All the way over here. Why didn't it? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, guys. Oh, okay, they're doing it. They're doing it. Didn't look like it worked. They're getting them both at the same time, so that's good. Once they get in there, we'll have to obviously alter their environment because they're going to need
Asset
water.
in transit. Commencing asset transit.
What's this mean? resupply it. There we go, we're good. So there's a lot of maintenance stuff that has to be done. You know, you gotta keep the generators going. See, I didn't see that before. So that's what the multi-select tool is. You can select multiple dinosaurs and get multiple deliveries. These guys are gonna get dropped off.
Asset has been delivered.
We're gonna have to wake him up. Well, he'll be up pretty soon. Once they're in here, this should start clicking into place. Unless there's another Triceratops. And I think there might just be. Daggone it. I thought we had them all. Maybe it's because the one's still out. He's waking up. Okay, that's what the problem was. He was asleep. Because of that, they weren't all that happy. What are they doing? Well, they're doing a
Overall,
status
I'd
check.
say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
Okay, guys. Well, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. I'm not saying I'm real. I have a tough time with these maintenance type games, so I'm definitely having a little difficulty knowing what all the controls are and what all the selections are. But I did manage to get them there. I didn't realize that I was thinking there was another Triceratops out there, but what it was is that one was asleep. So, well, anyway, guys. This is our first look at this. I think I really am going to enjoy it the more I play it, but I think I need to go off screen a little bit more and possibly do some stuff, but I can try to walk us through this a little bit faster once I get a better handle on the controls. But anyway, guys, as I hope you enjoyed this first look, and as always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.